Every bean tells a different story. From dark and bold to bright and floral, each roast reveals its own character, if your machine can let it shine. The Casabrews Ultra is built to bring professional espresso performance into any home. In this tutorial, we'll explore how to dial in the perfect espresso using different roast levels, dark, medium, and light. We'll look at how grind size, temperature, ratio, and extraction time can completely transform flavor balance and texture. Start with the dark roast, the most forgiving and traditional style. For this roast, use 18 grams of coffee and set your grinder to a slightly coarser setting. Since darker roasts are more brittle and soluble, they can extract flavor compounds more easily. So during extraction, the main goal is to prevent over-extraction and bitterness. With the Casabrews Ultra, you can long press the hot water button to set different extraction temperatures. For darker roasts, choose 90 or 92 degrees Celsius. We recommend using a coffee scale to monitor your output. To get started, aim for around 36 grams of espresso in about 30 seconds from pump activation. With the Ultra's 5-second preset pre-infusion, you should see first drips at around 10 to 12 seconds, followed by 20 to 25 seconds of steady flow. As extraction begins, the flow should look like warm honey, with a thick golden crema forming on top. If the shot is too fast or too slow, keep adjusting the grind size until you hit that target. This method highlights classic flavors, rich chocolate, caramel sweetness, and low acidity, producing a full-bodied espresso perfect on its own, or paired with milk. Moving to medium or medium-dark roast, this is the most balanced profile. Smooth, sweet, and approachable for most palates. Weigh 18 grams of coffee. Grind slightly finer than you did for the dark roast. Set the temperature between 92 and 94 degrees Celsius. Aim for a 25 to 30 second extraction, similar to dark roast's extraction, targeting a 1:2 ratio, or roughly 36 grams out. During extraction, watch for a steady, even flow with light brown crema. You can clearly see that the crema is not as thick as with the darker roasts. The result is a harmonious espresso, sweet, slightly fruity, and smooth with a clean finish. This profile is highly versatile, great for both straight shots and milk-based drinks, or an Americano. Light roasts are the most demanding. Their dense structure makes it harder for water to extract flavor, so we need finer grinding, higher temperature, longer shot time, and proper pre-infusion methods to improve extraction. Here we have two great approaches to bring out the best in light roasts. The first method is the traditional espresso approach. Use a finer grind size so that the water can extract the goodness from the denser beans more easily. Also set the temperature all the way to 96 degrees Celsius. You can use slightly higher dosage to increase the flavor. The machine has preset pre-infusion features, so it allows the coffee puck to saturate evenly before full extraction begins. Aim for about 40 grams out in 30 to 35 seconds, slightly higher than the traditional 1:2 ratio. This method develops a concentrated shot with vibrant brightness, layered sweetness, and a long floral finish. It's structured and intense, everything a modern espresso should be. The second way is the turbo shot, which is a contentious technique that takes espresso in a different direction. It's built around coarser grinding, lighter flow resistance, and higher brew ratios to create a cleaner, sweeter, and more transparent espresso. This method produces a different style, lower body but enhanced clarity. The most widely recognized turbo shot recipe is 15 grams in, 40 grams out in 15 seconds. Many people find it too bright or acidic for their taste. Here's a tweaked version that balances sweetness, and while maintaining the turbo shot's character. Keep using 18 grams of coffee and a 96 degrees Celsius brew temp. Target a higher 1:3 brew ratio, around 50 to 55 grams out, finishing in just 30 seconds from pump activation. This method often eliminates the sharp bitterness and dryness common with light roasts, while preserving fruit clarity and natural sweetness. Note that this approach is less traditional and produces a lighter-bodied result than classic espresso. Here are some pro tips for optimal results. Use beans within 2 to 4 weeks of roasting. Lighter roasts especially benefit from slightly longer rest periods. 7 to 14 days after roasting often yields the best flavor development. Clean, filtered water with balanced mineral content produces clearer, more vibrant flavors. Avoid distilled or heavily mineralized water. While these parameters are excellent starting points, your taste is the ultimate guide. Every bean is different, so don't be afraid to experiment within these ranges. No matter the roast level, the Casabrews Ultra gives you full control over every brewing variable, letting you fine-tune flavor exactly how it's meant to be. From dark and traditional to bright, modern light roasts, the Ultra brings barista-level espresso into everyday moments, consistently, beautifully, and effortlessly.